Hey everyone, Ben from Living Survival, and in my previous video I got a ton of comments on this shirt or jacket that I'm wearing, so I figured it was time to do a video. Now I actually got this last year, but I got it towards the end of the year and I never really got enough cold weather to thoroughly try it out. This year, of course, I have a lot more opportunity to wear it, especially lately. It's been down in the teens, so I've been wearing it a bunch and I figured it was time to do a video. So this is the Leicester River Bushcraft 100% wool Boreal shirt. Now it's called a shirt, but it's really a hoodie or a pullover. I swear by it, many of my friends swear by it when you want to stay warm in these very frigid temps. So no buttons or zippers, it is a full pullover. You just pull it on over your head like you would a sweatshirt. Up top you have a very generous hood. You can see this hood is very large. You can pull it right over your face, and it does have cinch shock cord right here that you can cinch it right down, which is nice. And then another great feature is that it has this sort of neck gaiter here built right in. A lot of times when I'm hiking, I put that up and you can really stay nice and warm, keep that cold air off your face. You can of course tighten that up. It has a paracord woven through it here with another cord lock, so you can cinch that right down. So the whole top part of it is great, keeps you nice and warm. If you had a very thick hat or something like that, you could still throw this over and stay very, very warm. Again, without even using the hood, the neck gaiter keeps your face really warm, and it works great to just tuck your face down in there when the wind's blowing and your face gets really cold. Each sleeve has two positions for the snap. You can simply fold it over and snap it if you wanted to cinch up the wrist a little bit. I like leaving it open. I often wear a different style of gloves, and so if I'm wearing a thicker glove, it'll still pull over. Now the arms are long. I like that. I can almost nearly tuck my whole arm inside the coat itself. They do run large. This is a large size, and I generally will wear an extra large in things like shirts and sweatshirts and jackets. So again, they do run large. You want to order a size down, and that's what I did. I got a large and it fits me perfectly. Down a little bit lower, you have this large pocket for your hands. It's a very large pocket. It goes from about mid-chest all the way down to the bottom, which again is extra length. This one goes about halfway from my waist to my knees, so that when you sit down, you have a little bit of extra protection there. And then of course you have a little bit of extra protection from snow or the wind when you're moving about the woods. I like that it's longer. It keeps you, again, nice and warm. On the bottom of it is a cinch strap as well. On the front here, you can shock cord that and cord lock that down so that you can tighten off the bottom, keeping your warm air in and keeping you more insulated. Going back to the pocket here, again, it is an oversized pocket so that you can get your whole arms and sleeves in there. You don't have to wrestle to get your sleeve in there when you want to keep your hands nice and warm. And on the inside, although you're not really going to be able to see it, it is lined, and it does have a zippered pocket, which makes it great for storing keys or your cell phone. The zippered pocket goes from about here down, so you have that. And then there's also two rings in here so that you could lash things on. You could lash a flashlight or a knife, something that you didn't want to lose. You could put it on a paracord tether, a shock cord tether. You could also clip your keys to it. You know, you could use those for many different things. And then there's also several different flaps. There's 3 flaps on the inside or on the reverse side of this front flap here. So there's a flap here, and a flap here. Perfect for storing things like a little notebook or maybe a multi-tool. You can keep it sort of organized in there. So it's very well thought out. And again, it does have a liner around the edges here. So it's, you know, sewn really well and made really well, not just something that's thrown together from a wool blanket. You can see that it has the very large oversized hood. Then you get the oversized front pocket, and you can see how far it hangs down, again about halfway from my waist to my knees. Now, since this does hang down quite low, it can be a pain to get to your belt knife or things in your pockets. So what I do is I just wear a ring belt, and I just wear that loosely around the outside. That makes it so that I can keep my knife on the outside, and it works really well that way. I can also hang other things off this, like my canteen or a dump pouch or something like that. So get yourself a ring belt if you have one of these shirts that hangs down really low. You'll be happy you did. Now it's about 15 degrees Fahrenheit out today with a wind chill of about 10. It's been lower than that the past couple days, and I've been out making videos, and all I've been wearing is this shirt. Now underneath I just have a cotton Carhartt button down, and then underneath that I just have a wicking layer. I usually wear like a Terramar long underwear top, or like a Nike or something like that, a wicking layer underneath that. And just those 3 simple layers keep me nice and warm. My hands are freezing right now, my fingers are freezing, but my upper body and my body is very, very warm. Now, I also had a couple questions on the beanie and the gloves. These were handmade from a friend, so unfortunately, they're not for sale. So wool is not something that I wear 100% of the time, but when it's really frigid cold and I want to stay warm, it's certainly something that I'm going to throw on, especially if I'm not going to be moving a whole lot. I'm going to be at a base camp, for example, or camping. Wool is definitely the way to go. You can sit still and you can maintain that warmth. Wool is also antibacterial, antimicrobial, and it wicks the moisture very well. So you can get it, wet with snow, you can even get it wet with rain, and it's gonna maintain its insulating value even when wet. All in all, wool is a time-tested material, so if you want something that's very comfortable for just sitting around camp or for being out and about in very frigid temps, it's maybe the thing for you. Now, all throughout the winter, I wear a wool cap and wear a wool sock. However, I don't always wear the wool jacket. If I want to go light and fast, I'm going to pack a down jacket or a synthetic jacket. But for just sitting around camp or going out and doing things like videos where I'm going to be, standing still or not moving very much, wool is certainly the way to go. And again, if you're around fire or you're going to be out long term where you need the benefits of that antibacteria, antimicrobial, you're sweating and things like that, the wool will breathe, and it needs to be laundered much, much less than regular synthetics. Now, this jacket or shirt is not cheap. It's going to run you $280 with free shipping. However, I know lots of people that have them, including several of my friends, and they would swear by it just like I will. So it's worth the money. It's something that you buy once, again, you could hand it down. So if this is the type of thing you're looking for, I'm going to leave a link below to Lester River Bushcraft, and you guys can check that out. Hope you guys enjoyed the short video today, taking a look at the Lester River Bushcraft Boreal shirt. It's fantastic. There's not a whole lot of people out there. I can only really think of one other company that makes things like this. Now, people may say, well, why don't you get it out of merino wool or alpaca wool, the non-itch stuff? First of all, if you're wearing a layer underneath, like I am, a full sleeve, long sleeve shirt, I don't itch at all. Another thing is the itch tends to go away. It may itch the first time you wear it in the season, but for me, it goes away. Now, for people that are allergic to wool, certainly you may have to think of something different, but merino wool and alpaca wool are very expensive, and I imagine a coat like this would cost twice as much made out of those materials. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you leave me a comment below. Please share this video to your friends and family on social media who might be interested in a shirt or jacket like this. As always, guys, if you haven't done so already, please click that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel for more videos.